Hello, sweet souls, and welcome back to Goddess of Bliss Tarot. As always, I'm excited to have you guys back, and for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. I am looking forward to today's reading. We are going to be doing a love reading for January 2023. So we're going to take a look at any kind of hints at what's in store for us this month as we start out the new year. So without further ado, let's jump into the pile selection. So this is going to be pile number 1, 2, and 3. Now when you're ready, let's all take a deep breath in and release. You can close your eyes or soften your gaze, center yourself, and when you feel ready, open your eyes. Whichever pile calls to you the most is going to be the pile with your messages. If you would like to see the crystals up close. This one is another new crystal baby. This is Rainforest Rhyolite. She looks so complicated and I love her. I cannot for the life of me remember what this one is. So if you recognize it, let me know, please. And then this bad boy, again, gorgeous, is some orange calcite. Okay, you guys. I'm excited. I'll see you in your piles. Hi, pile ones. Welcome to your reading. Let's see, we'll put this bad boy right here. Okay, so these cards, as always, are going to kind of kickstart us off, and then we will pull some more cards as we take a look at your love life and what to expect this month. So, let's start with, this is a flower, what is it? Flower oracle? It's an oracle card that's like a flower-based deck. So, there's a lot of words on the back I'll show you. I'm not going to read all of it, so feel free to pause the video if you want to take a look to see if there are any personal messages for you. I'm just going to be looking at specific hits that I get from this, and then most of my intuition from this is going to come from the imagery. Now, right off the bat, I can say friendship is hitting me really hard. Friendship. I keep hearing like friendship. There's also going to be potential enlightenment. If some of you have been struggling in your love life right now or looking for an answer, I see you getting that answer. I'm also seeing a lot of happiness. A lot of bliss, a lot of following your heart and operating more out of love than operating out of fear. Everything's going to feel lighter. I mean, look at this card. You're also going to be feeling very powerful. So these these colors correspond very strongly with the solar plexus chakra. So there's going to be something to do with that. Potentially maybe do some solar plexus chakra healing or just work. Take like a yoga class that focuses on your chakras. And that will really help cleanse things, especially because we did get the crystal bath. That's all about like cleansing. Oh my gosh, look. And seeing things through crystal clear eyes. Yeah, you guys are going to be getting an answer to something. Okay, let's get some more insight here. We have Knight of Sweets. Okay. And Six of Voices. Yeah, this is just big moving on energy. For those of you who went through a breakup, if you didn't, don't worry, I'm not seeing breakup. But those of you who went through a breakup recently, I'm seeing the pain of that lessening. And for a few of you, you're actually going to be meeting someone new with the Knight of Sweets here. The Sweets card in this deck really talks about things that are kind of irresistible, very hard to deny. So that's what we're going to be moving into. A few of you might be going on a trip, again, with friends that's coming through, and an overall revitalization, again, especially with friends. It doesn't have to just be friends, but friends have a really strong vibe here. Let's I'm going to pull some Lover's Oracle. Let's see. Wow, the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Holy crap. That is so in alignment with the Six of Swords. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, so you guys are going to be moving on from something. Yeah, oh my gosh, that's so cool. Let's see if we can get one more. Woo! It's falling out. Okay, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Wow. Look, it's, okay, so we have some self-love energy here that's coming through for sure. Okay. Let's see if I can get any more hits. Woo! Oh my goodness. Pile 1. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, okay. So death in reverse. So you guys might be resisting something that you should be moving on from, but you're having a hard time doing so. Let's see. I want to get a clarifier for this Knight of Sweets. 5 of Swords. Okay. We got more than one, but I'm just going to pull... Yeah, we're just going to do this. Okay. So, if you guys have been in conflict, I see things lightening for you. Yeah, they're definitely going to be lightening up for you for sure. Yeah, look, because, yeah, that was coming through earlier. Yeah, okay, so any kind of conflicts that have been going on, maybe even within yourself. For a lot of you, this is something that's been going on within yourself. I see you really taking back your power. Yes, the solar plexus chakra is all about taking back your power. Yes. And it's going to help you really find sweetness within yourself that you're able to give back to yourself and to others. I just keep hearing moving on, moving on. Releasing past grudges. You will be successful in doing that. There's the death card is the moving on card. So for it to come up in reverse, clarifying the 6 of voices, which is the 6 of swords in this deck, this is saying that you are resisting. Well, you will finally be moving on from something that you have been resisting moving on from. And it's going to be because you are going to stop being focused on the past. And I see you really focusing on newness. Yeah, release and embrace new possibilities. Yes. Wow. Honestly, if I could sum up your pile, it would really be this. A new path is now available for you. Follow it with faith. You're going to really be trusting in yourself again. And just excited for new possibilities. If you just had a breakup, this is like you getting back out there. Not super aggressively, but just baby steps. I see you getting back out there. For those of you in relationships, maybe you've been going through a hard time. I see you and your partner really having a conversation, because we have 2 swords cards here. Really having a conversation about what you guys want to move forward to as a team. There've been I'm seeing some, if not, okay, I'm seeing like third party intervention. So maybe it's a literal intervention for some of you, where your friends are really going to step in and be like, okay, you guys have been bickering for no freaking reason. Like, you guys got to recenter on getting back to how good you are together. Or, vice versa. And you'll know it in your heart. I mean, look, she's so in tune with her heart right there. You'll know it in your heart which one applies to you. But for most of you, I see this being a very positive thing. You are going to choose to not quit. I see for most of you, you're deciding not to give up on a good thing, kind of really hashing it out and deciding what you guys want to move forward towards together and how you can really overcome conflict and start making compromises so that your life can become sweeter. Some direct advice, especially for my couples who have been in conflict: cook together. This bake shop is really calling out to me. Cook together. And also something that will help you move forward is focusing on finding a new hobby together, potentially going to like a painting class or a cooking class, or there's like the drink and paint, like the wine and paint nights. I see that being something for some of you guys. You just really getting back to that inner sense of peace and happiness. And if you're single and that doesn't apply, I see that being the sort of things that you're going to be doing with your friends. You're going to be leaning pretty heavily into your friend's support system, and I see you getting out there and really trying to find new friends and expand your friendship circle. All right, let's pull a rune for you guys. Okay, let's see. Isa. That's really interesting. You guys have Isa. Oh, that's crazy glare. Okay, we'll put it right there. So, Isa talks about challenges, and so Isa translates to ice. So it's like really when everything gets put on pause. And I'm seeing until you guys find a way to move on, whatever that means for you, whether it's moving on from conflict within yourself, within a relationship, within healing, whatever it is, the more you hold on to the past, you're going to stay stuck. So, oh wow. Oh my gosh. So, okay. This actually, the only thing that can beat the ice that the ancients really loved and worshipped because of this, because staying stagnant for too long was, like they couldn't grow crops. They couldn't, like life was just dangerous, exponentially more dangerous when ice was covering the land. The only thing that could beat ice was the sun. Choose to receive the sun. Choose to allow warmth to re-enter your life and to re-enter your heart. Look at how warm that looks. And it's going to require some vulnerability, but this is saying understand that you will be successful with it. This will be the ice melting for you. That's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. That'll help overcome any psychological blocks that you've been dealing with. This is going to help warm up and release frustrations. That's so powerful to have the sun card as your main thing. And then, wow, the sun is the only thing that can defeat the ice. And that's going to be something that you guys are gifted with this January. Ooh, that just makes me really happy for you guys. So anything in any kind of blocks in your love life, I'm seeing that you're moving on from in this January. You're going to be making progress in a way that's meaningful for you, be it within your single life, coupled life, situationship life, whatever it is. You guys are going to, I do see you taking a pause, maybe a day or two, to really practice releasing and then focusing on bringing in the sun as your new possibilities. So, oh, that's so amazing. Okay, pile number 1. I'm so happy for you. This is a very warm reading. Also, side note, you guys did get the rainforest rhyolite, and then I just can't help but notice the tree here. So spending some time in nature, even if it's just going to a local greenhouse and walking around and looking at the plants, honestly, that is so fun to do. It's so underrated. It's so fun to do. Or I don't know, I'm living in a winter wonderland where I am right now, but even then I really love to go for very quick walks because the snow it dampens all of the sound that normally you would hear. And so there are different ways that you can find peace within your natural environment where you are at. And I really see that kind of soothing you. I see that being some guidance for you as well. So spend a little bit of time in nature, even if it's just literally it doesn't have to be something huge. Even if it's just for a quick little break outside. Try and take notice of where growth is happening or where stagnation is happening. Whichever one of the two. Maybe try and see where both are happening in your context, in your environmental context right now. And I see that really centering you. Okay, Fire Ones. I feel a little windswept for you. It's very happy. I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, please just let me know and boop that like button down below. If you haven't already and your vibes vibe with my vibes, then go ahead and subscribe. But otherwise, until next time, my friends, bye guys. Hello, sweet souls who selected pile number 2 with my mystery crystal. Alright, so jumping right in, these cards are going to start us off with what to expect this January within your love life. And then, of course, as always, we will pull some more cards for clarification and more info. Starting off, we are going to look at this card. This is a flower oracle that I like to use sometimes. Most of my intuitive hits are going to be based off of this image, but it does have a pretty lengthy backside. So if you want to pause, you can pause it and then read this to see if you get any specific messages. Otherwise, I'm just going to be taking just kind of intuitive hits and really reading from this. Honestly, the vibes for your guys' group is very heavy family energy. Very I was gonna say feminine. Okay, so very heavy family energy, potentially strengthening relationships within the feminine connections. This is a little bit more specific, but if you have a sister that you have either been fighting with or just haven't been as close to, I see you guys reconnecting, healing, and kind of getting back into that childhood fun of things. Really strong family vibes, though, for you guys this January. Okay, let's take a look what else we have here. We have the Roll in reverse. Oh yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. For those of you who are single, I'm seeing you take a very solo focus. You're really going to be feeling yourself, and I see you looking really good. You're going to be feeling really good. This card can sometimes talk about a debut. So maybe you guys are coming out of the closet with something, like showcasing a project that you've been working on, some kind of victory or success I'm hearing, but it's a personal project. You are going to be feeling in your power. Now, between the Roll being reversed, the fact that this can represent a maternal energy, and then the back of this card was agreements, I am seeing you introduce a certain level of strictness. Yeah, it's more than boundaries. There's going to be something strict. It's kind of like, I don't care. This is what I want. This is what I demand. This is what I deserve. But doing it from a place of love. So much confidence. Ooh, so much confidence. Let's see what else we can get for pile number 2. This January love. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. Yeah, that was coming through, especially for my singles. Personal, for my couples, this could also talk about just focusing on your personal development and reconnecting with your roots. So really spending time with your family. Yeah, that'll help you reconnect and find any truths that you need to find within your heart. Ooh, okay. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So spending time alone is really going to help you. Gosh, that glare is the bane of my existence. We'll just put her right there. There we go. This is like a bit of you stepping into a transformation. Really embracing your confidence for sure. And the qualities you admire is showing through very strongly. So I see you really focusing on your strengths. Quite simply, you're really going to be focusing on your strengths. You also, with agreements in the role, you guys might be identifying some things that you see within like your family dynamics that you're not necessarily the biggest fan of. And I see you putting a stop to those. You are going to be in your power. Man, all right, let's see if we can get some more cards. Pile number 2. I do find it interesting that your pile number 2, which is all about partnerships, and inner balance. Yeah, you guys are going to be finding inner balance, and you are going to be crushing it. Okay, pile 2, love. Let's see if we can get some more. So many. All right, we're going to do that again. Too many. Let's keep it simple. Pile 2. There we go. 4 of Wands. Family. Yo, this is literally the family card. Yup. You are going to be focusing on your family and what you want to bring to the table. That is for sure. Let's see. Ace of Swords. Yep. There's going to be a victory, like a personal victory that you experience this month. And it's really going to help bring clarity into the things that you want. I also see you really starting to see other people from a nurturing perspective. You're going to be a little bit easier going. For my parents in pile 2, I'd see you connecting with your kids, maybe spending a little bit more time with them. For sure. Like, I just keep seeing like holiday gifts and you guys just kind of playing together. That's really cute. A few of you might be hearing about a marriage or an engagement from someone that you know. There could be news, of a new family member even. Such strong family vibes. Let's see, before I get the rune out, let's see. You're really going to be focusing on bringing your best self to the table. Yeah, now's the time to focus on yourself and what you want and family, big time. Okay, let's see what rune you guys got. All right, so you guys got Tiwaz. Okay, so Tiwaz, let's see, we'll put them right there. There we go. This talks about honor. Leadership. The Queen of Materials is big on leadership. Authority figures, justice. A few of you might be getting good news as far as like a child custody battle. I see you guys winning and celebrating that. There's going to be some kind of celebration for your victory. Honor and justice. Yeah, you're really going to be looking at how to bring out the best in yourself. And you will be spending more time with either the authority figure within yourself, or I'm hearing like a parent or a grandparent, like an authority figure that way, or someone that you kind of see in that light, right? It doesn't have to be one like a parent specifically. It could be like a paternal or maternal figure, most likely maternal. And lastly, I'm really seeing you honoring heritage and your personal power, claiming heritage and your personal power. I'm not completely sure what that means. If that resonates, let me know, because for some of you that is like ancestor work. Ooh, this would be a really good month for ancestor work. for those of you who like to do that. Really good month for that. I'm seeing a lot of growth here too. There could be something new starting because we do have an ace. So you'll be starting, like, this victory is going to lead into something new. If you're single, I'm not necessarily seeing this as you, like, the role reverse is just showing me, like, you're not going to be going out on dates. Oh, and I guess, yeah, with this time, spending time on self-focus and inner growth and reconnecting with happy childhood memories. Even for those of you who had maybe a rougher upbringing, you will still this month be able to reflect back and find where the sweetness, like the nectar of life, happened for you. And I see that really being a personal power source for you. You could spend a lot of time balancing out, like, your work life versus your family life as well. Yeah, I'm seeing a positive shift though. That is for sure. Positive shift. And infusing things with a sense of stability and groundedness. Again, very family focused. Very family focused. So, pile number 2. If you feel comfortable doing so, please comment down below. Let me know if this resonated for you, kind of what this is talking about for different people. If you liked this video, then let me know and just boop that like button down below. But otherwise, if you haven't already and your vibes vibe with my vibes, then go ahead and subscribe. But otherwise, until next time, bye you guys. Hello, sweet souls who selected pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You guys selected this orange calcite. Wow. I don't always get intuitive hits off the crystals, but seemed like a realization for you guys. Whew. Okay, this is interesting. We're already getting quite a few hits. I do see the colors are really standing out for me. You guys are going to have a colorful January as far as your love life goes. That's interesting. All right, we're off to a strong start. So we are going to, as always, start out with these cards to kind of kickstart us off to see the general themes of your love life for this month. And then we will, of course, be pulling some more cards for further clarity and guidance. First, this is one of the flower oracle cards that I have. This is so pretty. Sunset. Okay, so there's quite a bit of hefty writing on the back, so I'm not going to read it. I actually am going to get most of my intuitive hits from here. But you feel free to pause the video if you want so that you can read this. This is, I mean, quite literally though, there is going to be an answer, a sign that you will be getting, quite literally. You just need to pause long enough to listen to it and to receive it. It's like you're almost at the completion of something, some kind of goal that you want to achieve within your love life. This could be self-love, mastery of your mind over anxiety. You need to make a decision about something, or you're hoping to see something more clearly. Potentially even finding more balance. Let's take a look at these cards here. So we have the Bacon Dip and the Hanged Muse. I love this deck. Oh my goodness, I love this deck. Alright, so right off the bat, so the Hanged Muse is the same thing as the Hanged Man. This is you taking a pause. This is you needing to stop pushing forward, which I am seeing confirmed by this card in reverse. Before you dive into something, you need to wait for that sign. There's a new perspective that I see you gaining this January. Yeah, some kind of enlightenment, some kind of new perspective. But the Hanged Muse, if you notice, she's She's just kind of even having a little bit of playfulness, right? You gotta have a little bit of open-heartedness to hang upside down from something. So she's letting go of any idea of shoulds, some preconceived notions of wisdom, quote unquote, and she's really listening to her inner self. And that applies whatever gender you are. Let's see if we can get pile 3. Yeah, you're definitely feeling stuck with something. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we got 2. Excellent. The color scheme is fairly similar. Huh. All right. A message for you. Huh. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Well, that's gorgeous. Okay. Then we have, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new possibilities and for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Okay. Actually, keep that face up like this. All right. So, a message for you. This is quite simply someone, it could even be someone from the other side, but a loved one sending that message to you. Let's get some more clarifications, some more cards, and then we'll jump into it. Pile 3, love life. Ooh. Okay. 2 of Swords. Yeah, there's a stalemate that you're at. It's like a decision that you don't want to make, or you can't see something clearly. Let's get some more clear answers here. Okay, the Devil reversed. Well, it's a good card to come up in reverse. Though I am seeing this potentially meaning a little bit more of like you struggling with your inner demons a bit. No. You overcoming. That's what it is. You overcoming your inner demons. It's like you need to decide what you want. There's some kind of stalemate going on right now. Maybe you're choosing between 2 people. Oh, okay. A lot of you, especially from my couples, you actually scratch that. This one's coming through stronger from my singles. You're deciding, you're really trying to decide whether or not you have it within you to get back out there, to open your heart and to be vulnerable again. So that's going to be some self-exploration that you're going to be doing. And in that case, this is a message from your future partner that you haven't met yet. That's really encouraging you. It's sending you a love message. This is also your higher self. It's both of those, a higher self coming through and sending you love. And that's you kind of releasing those fears and finding a new, happier perspective, putting to rest all of those fears of the unwanted thoughts. Now, for those of you in my couples, you've been at somewhat of a stalemate, I'm seeing. You haven't been able to move forward with your partner like you want to. This could be physical restrictions, I'm seeing, because of the Devil. So be that the health, the body, finances, being overworked even. This could be you and your partner trying to decide whether or not you want to have children. Have another child is what I'm hearing for a lot of you. But overall, though, within my couple specifically, there is a choice that you need to make. And you need to really go within before you make this decision. This is not a decision to be rushed into. Look at how these 2 people, in this card, there's 2 people in reverse. And then in this card, there's 2 people in reverse. And they're blindfolded when traditionally the 2 of Swords is the deck, or is the card where the person is blindfolded. It's kind of like a mechanical solution. Oh, trying trying to force a compromise, trying to find a compromise, trying to decide what your inner desires are, trying to match your inner desires with your person's. And yeah, for my singles or situationships, you're really like, do I want to commit to this person? Is it worth it for me to get back out there? I'm gonna pull a rune for you guys really quick, just to kind of see. The runes normally tie these all together, so let's look at what we have here. Oh my gosh, you guys got the blank rune. You are at such a pause in your world right now. Oh, but that makes sense because you got a sign. Yes. Okay. A sign. Yes. So you need to pause until you find a sign, until you're given a sign. What an interesting reading. Can we get another rune, please, to bring us a little more clarity about what this is about? Okay. Manas. This talks about your sense of self, humankind, reflecting on enemies for some of you. You're deciding whether or not it's worth it. Okay, so pile number 3. I see both of these Love Oracle heart cards coming through quite literally for you. This is a message from like your spiritual team even, and or your partner if you are. It's like everyone who loves you is sending you love right now. But this is direct advice. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life. That is something that you guys are going to want to do, that you're going to need to do. There's like a choice that you're putting off. Manas does talk about self-reflection, the bigger picture. This choice I'm seeing is being pretty deep though, because it ties in with you trying to discover who you are. Wow. So, it is Mercury retrograde for the first 18 days of this month. So that's a really excellent time for pause, for not moving forward, and for self-reflection. So harnessing that energy will be incredibly powerful for you. And you're really going to be looking at the self. And keep your heart open and your mind closed. There's some preconceived notions of wisdom and should be's and shouldn't be's, and I'm seeing that big here with this card as well. You really need to put all of that on pause in order to go within, be open to finding this sign, maybe meditate even. That will really help you guys a lot, and do that self-reflection. And then doing this work here, just a visualization that will really help you kind of psychologically bypass these blocks. And also have faith in yourself that at the end of the day, no matter what, you are a good person. And as long as whatever you choose is in alignment with yourself, as opposed to how you think yourself should mesh with the social order of things, and or what your friends expect, and or what your family expects, you need to separate yourself from that. There's too many voices. You need to stop listening to all of those other voices. Really go within and regain that sense of hope. And finding beauty in the small things, especially within your relationships. I see you introducing romance. Yeah, introducing romance and a sense of calmness as opposed to overexcitement. That colorful message that was coming through, it's like you're going to be getting creative with ways that you can enjoy your relationship as it is now. And as you do that, as you reflect and you step deeper into who you are, you're going to be able to find the answers that you want so that you can take the steps toward the opportunities that you want. But it's impossible to figure out what step to take if you don't know, if you've lost your sense of self, then you don't know which opportunity you would choose, you know? So, and you might even feel like there are no opportunities. So doing this self-work is really going to help you get out of this stalemate. And I see you overcoming that conflict, by the end of the month, you will have the answers that you want. You and your partner, or you and your inner self, will have overcome this stalemate. This, do I choose this, or do I choose this, or do I choose that, or do I choose that? Like, that's no longer going to be an issue for you at the end of the month, as long as you choose to receive these insights, and fight off the unwanted thoughts, finding a sense of little beauty in the moments that's going to bring you back into your inner power and get you out of these darker gray energies that I see you harboring in your mind right now. Like, look at that color scheme. And from point one in your guys' reading, the colors were such a big theme. Yeah, do what you need to do to find a way to release these darker energies, this stagnant energy. Trust that you are a good person. And be careful not to be spicy with yourself. Many of you are way too hard on yourself. This pepper is just really standing out to me. Give yourself what you want and what you need first before you have, and it's like fill your own cup before you try and give something to someone else. And then try and find that enlightenment and that new perspective by getting out of your head and listening to your heart, trusting that you are a good person, trusting that you are with a good person, and or that you will find the right person for you. Ooh, big pause energy though. Yeah, I can't believe you got the blank rune. That's insane. This is also, though, Spirit coming through and being like, we can't give you the answers. You already actually know the answers, but you have to be lighthearted enough and open-minded enough to really go within and listen. You can only distract yourself for so long. But in the meantime, enjoy the beautiful moments. Oh, what an interesting reading. Okay. Pile 3. I'm not seeing anything else for you guys. I hope that this has helped you. These colors though, I'm just saying, like, this feels so beautiful. So even though self-reflection and being forced to pause can suck sometimes, depending on who you are, at the end of the month, I see you really tapping into beauty and feeling a reignition of awe and appreciation and wonder for yourself, the world, and with your partner. That is deep. Okay, pile 3. If you liked this reading, then go ahead and boop that like button down below so that I know. And if you haven't already and your vibes vibe with my vibes, then go ahead and subscribe. But otherwise, until next time, bye you guys.